Missed. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And now 1-2. One away with a runner at third here in game one of this three-game set. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Cody Clemens. In the air to left center. Ward has a beat on it. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Joe Ryan. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball. Digging in, Jackson Holliday.
Here this afternoon, second baseman, number 7, Jackson Holliday.
The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Fastball for a strike. And that's down, a base hit. And a man aboard.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the polar bear strikes out.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Taylor.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And first offering is fouled off. Henderson off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. In the dirt. The throw into second. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Baltimore. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Alonso steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Royce Lewis. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Out towards left center. Cowser should have this one. And that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ball, that's upstairs. Hey!
Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And misses inside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings go on.
And that one is inside ball 1. That clips the zone. That's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there are 2 down. So up next, Kobe Mayo.
Ball.
Swings through the sweeper. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. Back here in Baltimore, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
Yeah.
The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cowser takes it in for the out. 1 away. So digging in, Luke Keeschel. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Oriole Park, still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the outfield through the center field wall, long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
That one missed. That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who could forget Griffey hitting the ball off the warehouse in the home run derby? But always when shots are framed, you see that building, you know exactly where you are. Oriole Park. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's a full count. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again.
And when teams started building sort of state-of-the-art ballparks, Baltimore was the first organization to do it up the way that they did. Really created a mold for other organizations to follow when upgrading or building new ballparks.
First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Two down, bases empty. Byron Buxton digs in now. Single to right in his first trip. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cowser on his way over. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the inning. Colton Cowser getting ready to hit.
Pretty rare location right there. Right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here's the 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Hey!
Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Holiday stands in now and watches strike 1. What a stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. On the ground to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Walner takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. At the plate, Cody Clemens. Fly to left his first time. Oh, 2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. And to the deepest part of the park. A 2-run homer. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
Hey!
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. 2 runs across in the inning here on opening day. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Minnesota.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Jeffers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Movement in the Orioles bullpen, Keegan Aiken. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Ends also throwing. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Throws to Henderson. Over to first. Safe. Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That clips a corner. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, Gunnar Henderson.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. Here's Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. First pitch swinging. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Fastball is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Started at the 3-1. Now a check. And down to first we go. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And he'll pull into second safely.
All over that one right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jackson stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Strike 2. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the dirt. Here's a 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And a ground ball to first. Makes the sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Keishel in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Out towards right center field, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. So a man aboard now with one away.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Buxton, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. In the air out towards right center. O'Neill gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Twins.
Now it's going to be Trevor Larnach. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Right back to him on the mound. The flip, it's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Baltimore, leading off, Kobe Mayo. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Cowser not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a strike to the outside corner at 95.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the
Now
beginning.
pitching for the Orioles.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt
Number
Wallner,
45,
1 for 2.
Keegan Aiken.
Hey! Nope, that's a ball.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Twins, third baseman Cody Clemens.
Clemens in the box again. Takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Rico Garcia up and loosening in the pen. Fouled off left side. Hit in the air, center field. Cowser settles underneath it. And there's one down. One out man at first. And here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. A switch hitter batting right. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Jeffers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Oh, 1 now. And there's a ball. Wallner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first. That's the inning. 1 left. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. Ryan back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's straight air for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Henderson lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton under this one. Takes it in for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Alonso stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Dietrich Enns.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lewis, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. In the air, right field. O'Neill has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Lee. That one the other way. Nice grab.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Keyshaw in the box now. No balls and a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 1.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Hey.
Foul ball there. And that's a strikeout looking. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Here's Adley Rutschman. On a line. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
Designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner in position. And that is that. We're at the top of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Pull, that's inside.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Late with the swing there. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Well, Siggy, you come here to this gorgeous ballpark. It's hard to be here and not think about one of the legends of the game, Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah, Boog. Cal is one of the all-time legends, but there are other guys as well that I think you could mention in there. Eddie Murray, Jim Palmer. They have a rich history of great players in this franchise.
Sends it to first. Rico Garcia will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Wallner at the plate now, and that's strike 1. And, of course, Cal's number retired here by the Orioles, and that number 8 on display in that left field corner just outside the stadium beyond the scoreboard. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Next to hit, Cody Clemens. Two down, nobody on. Oh, look at the stop to first, and they get the out. Twins get one on this homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
You gotta know that this side mine. I'm performing with my fire like it's my side job.
Back here in Baltimore, on to the bottom of the eighth, Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
This one in the air, center field. Keishel should have this one, and there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Cowser stands in now and watches strike one. High fly ball out to left field. Larnach settles underneath it. Out number 2. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball one there. Next offering is fouled back. The Twins leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 4. Back now at Oriole Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Josh Bell now at the plate. On the ground right side. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Minnesota.
So up next, Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Now 1 and 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got it. That's out number 2.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what.
And that is that. Down go the Twins. Last chance for the home team. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday.
Hey!
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0 and 2. Up the middle, Lee Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball in.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Chris, what type of stuff do you look for as a pitcher starts to get tired?
Well, I think velocity is always a good indicator, and you know what kind of swings are the hitters taking. That will tell you a lot.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball one. The Twins trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Just
ball
missed.
2.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Behind the back flip to first, and that'll do it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm Jon Sciambi saying so long.
Don't listen, feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon. And all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering. Hooray! The sun has come out. And the king began to sing.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day's begun. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm thinking about getting with you.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day has begun. I ain't got nothing to do. Thinking about getting with you. And you can be.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day.
First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. Luke Keeschel getting ready to hit. And we're underway in Baltimore. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Rogers, a former All-Star, making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2017. Toss to Alonso. One out in the top of the first. Here's Byron Buxton. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. Byron Buxton blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Ryan Jeffers will hit next.
Ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1.
Ball.
And that one is inside. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
That's a ball.
Matt Wallner in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning. Not pitching as aggressively here.
That one ripped but foul. Two down, nobody on. That's
ball.
off the mark, and the count is 3-1. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for.
And he's got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Twins get one on this homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
See my demeanor. I'm a dreamer, high achiever. You know when we're in the place, we don't hold back, we're right in your face.
Stepping in, Jackson Holliday. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. And a man aboard. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Henderson matched a homer in his last game.
Yeah.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One out man at first. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second.
Ball.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. One out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series.
Yes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So digging in, Taylor Ward. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 0-1 now. Out towards right center field. Base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. We're tied at 1. Here's Adley Rutschman. In the air to left center. And that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Second inning set to go. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's into second with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
No, outside.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. That's a strike. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So now with one away and a man at second, here's Josh Bell. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Man at second. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to
toss to Alonso. That's the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jeremiah Jackson. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Keishel under it. 1 away. And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one in there across the letters. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Colton Cowser digs in now. Tied up here in the early going. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Clemens with a homer in his last game. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keishel. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
On the ground, Holiday throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Center fielder.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one the other way. Fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Buxton, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's to third. Toss to Alonso, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, here's Tyler O'Neill.
Ball outside.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ha!
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now he's challenging the called strike.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Foul ball there. Strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
That one kicks away from the catcher to second. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
That one missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Pitch kicks away. Throw into third, tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the second game of the series. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout. Start of the 4th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
Outside.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Royce Lewis. Doubled his first time up. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Misses the sweeper.
Low-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Trevor Larnach will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Back here in Baltimore, now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that is out of play.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one close. Ruled the ball. Full count now. It's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Right through there for a strike. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball 1.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. Fouled off left side. Two. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back now at Oriole Park. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell. Fought off foul.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Clemens at the plate now, and that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Henderson. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there.
Out of there.
Halfway home. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
O'Neill, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Up the middle, Keishel. To first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jackson Holliday now at the plate.
Jackson Holliday.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Close,
no,
but call the ball. And it's 1-1. There's a strike. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive.
Oh, that got him. 2 outs, runner at first. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
Ball.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-2. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. And here is Taylor Ward. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Called out on strikes. They limit the damage here. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. 5 innings complete. Back here in Baltimore. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Ball.
The Twins down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. He was late there, strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Battling here as he fouls it away. High fly ball, right field. O'Neill settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for
so here's the
Minnesota,
cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Andrew Kittredge, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cano warming up as well. Tied him up inside with that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. That's out number 3. 1 hit. Bottom of the 6th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Buxton under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the
now
Orioles,
it's the DH, Jeremiah Jackson.
D-Rod.
And a ground ball to first. Slides, but it gets by him. Man at first. Down the third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
D-Rod.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow! On the ground, right side. Keishel gets him easily, ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Kittredge, ready to make his season debut. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Orioles trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. To third, and got him. And he'll reach second with 1 away. Josh Bell at the plate now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. The tag.
No, he's in
safe.
there.
It's 2-2.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching. The new pitcher in the game, Keegan Aiken. He's making his second appearance of the season. Now it's going to be Brooks Lee. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Dump it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Go ahead run on base. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. And he grounds one to the right side. Toss to Alonso. Out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the 7th. Colton Cowser getting ready to hit.
Ball. That's a ball.
Just missed. This one in the air. Lewis. And there's one away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Popped up. Bell settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Keishel on to first, and that is that.
For the Orioles.
We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Luke Keishel. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the closer, is getting loose. Chopped on the ground. Whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jeffers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 8th. Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
Ball
But a
one.
mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And fouled off.
Ball.
Ground ball to the right side. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Pete Alonso will hit next. That
Ball
one misses.
off the plate.
And that's ball one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. They lead it in the eighth. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Manager out of the new pitcher on now, Simeon Woods Richardson.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
One out, the runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Next is the designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson. In the dirt, blocked. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Hit in the air, left field. And the inning is over. The O's add 1 on an RBI double. We go to the 9th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one in triple digits.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Swings through that one. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Down to the last out for the Twins. Trevor Larnach, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Helsley going for save number 1 in this spot. The Orioles trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Pitch is in there. 0-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Looking to get the tying run on base. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. Ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead.